Is originality dead? It might be the question for anyone in the creative world right now, whether you're an artist, a filmmaker, a musician, or just someone who loves good stories. It feels like we are all watching a creativity shift in real time. And the signs are everywhere.
Stop complaining that Disney doesn't make original stories if you don't show up to movie theaters and support them in the first place. Who said that?
Pixar's latest original film, Elio, completely bombed at the box office. This is Pixar we're talking about. Toy Story, Up, Inside Out. These people built their name on original ideas. But looking at Elio, it didn't even come close to breaking even. Audience shrugged it off. Meanwhile, the Lilo and Stitch live-action movie, a movie that we've already seen, nearly hit $1 billion. It's a remake of a movie that we've seen. With mixed reviews, people still showed up in droves. So what's going on? Are audiences done with originality? Or is it just that familiarity sells better in a world oversaturated with content? But here's where it gets even trickier. Enter AI. With tools like Google Veo 3, you can type a sentence and create a hyper-realistic video. AI art, AI music, AI scripts, we're watching the birth of a world where anyone can make literally anything without needing to draw, film, or even write a single word themselves. Which brings us back to the uncomfortable question of, do people even care anymore who made the art? Do we even care if it was made by a human or a machine? Most people just want to be entertained. If a video is funny, touching, or even mind-blowing, does it even matter if it came from a person or an algorithm? Honestly, for a lot of people, the answer seems to be no. As long as it looks good and feels good, who cares? But that has massive consequences for actual creators, writers, animators, musicians, who spend years honing their voice and building something original, only to see it undercut by remakes or generated art that was made in seconds by a robot. Here's the thing though, originality isn't dead. It's just not what it used to be.
I don't believe in superhero fatigue. I think there's, mediocre movie fatigue. I think you can tell stories about anything. And if you see the same gangster movie over and over, you're going to get so bored. But if you see different types of criminals doing different things, that are involved in different activities, different levels of morality, different styles, it's not going to ever get boring.
Originality today isn't about inventing something that's never been seen, because let's face it, most stories follow the same core arcs, most music uses the same chords, and most art borrows from the past. But originality now is about voice, perspective, and intent. What you bring to the table. AI can remix a million styles. Studios can recycle $1 billion franchise, but only you can make something true to yourself. The real threat isn't that AI will replace all artists, it's that audiences might stop caring about the people behind the art. That creators become invisible, that storytelling becomes content, and that meaning becomes noise. But there's hope. People do crave real voices, real stories. You can see it in the rise of indie creators, YouTubers with niche communities, and artists who still break through with something raw and human even in the noise. And guess what? Tools of AI, they're not just for corporations. Creators are using them too, but to amplify their voice. So, is originality dead? No, but it's evolving. In a world of remakes, algorithms, and viral noise, the most original thing you can be is yourself. Tell your story, make your art, use the tools, but don't lose your voice. Because at the end of the day, what people remember isn't the product, it's the person behind it. Do you care if something was made by a person or a machine? Let me know in the comments and keep creating.